When the Abraham Accords were announced on August 13th, what happened immediately afterwards was nothing surprising. Everybody looked at a very shocking, newsworthy surprise with their own lens. So the Palestinians saw it from a Palestinian lens and they thought it was targeted to them. Iranians looked at it and thought that it was about Iran. Everybody thought it was about them. The truth is, the Abraham Accords were about preventing annexation. The reason it happened, the way it happened, at the time it happened, was to prevent annexation. I've had a lot of conversations with the folks in the White House before the Abraham Accords, trying to explain to them that annexation is not going to be like moving the embassy. It's not going to be like the Golan decision. This is going to have a profoundly negative impact on the region, specifically on our friends in Jordan, on the rest of us who have begun opening up with Israel. It's going to have a negative impact, I think, on America and on Israel. So we were trying to convey that this is not a good decision, which ultimately led to the op-ed, which ultimately led to the Abraham Accords. So for me, the guy who negotiated this deal, this was really about stopping annexation and saving the two-state solution. I'm happy that the temperature has now come down a bit. And I think people realize that this was not a betrayal, that this was not selling anyone out. On the contrary, this was done to save the two-state solution, because if this had not occurred, annexation proceeded, David, you and I would be talking about what a one-state solution looks like. And I thought that would have been the disaster. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that, reason and logic prevails, and we can continue working with the United States, with Israel, with the Palestinian leadership on what a two-state solution looks like. But at the end of the day, that's a decision for Israelis and Palestinians. I'm sure the Americans are going to be very supportive. But again, remember, they're very busy with COVID and they're preoccupied. And I'm not sure that this is going to be on the front burner for a Biden administration right now.